If you're an animal lover and spend any time at all in the pet section on Craigslist, you probably come across the term called a rehoming fee.
Well, a Maryville man wondered about that. He called 6 on Your Side consumer reporter Don Dare, asking whether it could be a ripoff or a legitimate fee. Don?
Well, that's right, Lori. The term rehoming fee originated with pet rescue groups, but along the way, the term has been adopted by other pet groups to mean the amount of money paid to adopt your cat or dog. While most people are used to paying fees at shelters, when you are adopting through an individual, it is wise to find out what the rehoming fee covers. Pet adoption kennels are usually full. At the Young Williams Animal Center in Knoxville, on any given month, there could be as many as 150 cats and dogs of all ages available for adoption. And like most shelters, they're not free, for a reason.
Adoption fees for kittens and puppies are $150, and adults, cats and dogs are $75, and seniors are $50. And those costs help us with the medical expenses that we have put into those animals.
Amy Johnston says the animals up for adoption leave Young Williams spayed and neutered. They're all vaccinated and completely vetted with a medical evaluation.
Everybody's talking about a rehoming fee.
In Maryville, Brandon Widener called to ask us about rehoming fees. While looking for a new dog on Craigslist, various ads were filled with these fees ranging from $50 to $250. What is your question about a rehoming fee?
What exactly does the fee take care of? I mean, am I just buying the dogs like going and buying a car? Or am I paying you back for what you put into the animal?
As he checked Craigslist for young dogs, we explained that from what we learned, there's nothing wrong with rehoming fees. But Karen Margarin with the Small Breed Animal Rescue says sometimes it is buyer beware when using Craigslist.
It's definitely only policed by the consumer, so the seller has to be very wary and the purchaser has to be very wary because there are no checks and balances on it. So you have to look out for yourself.
At shelters where documentation of animals up for adoption are part of the process, that's not always the case when you're looking online for a pet.
If you want to purchase a dog that way, is find out, has this dog been spayed or neutered? Has it been vaccinated? Am I bringing a risk into my family?
You will pay $280 for the flight. Brandon showed us an ad where the seller wanted him to pay nearly $300 to fly a puppy to McGee Tyson Airport and have Mr. Widener wire money to Africa. Brandon didn't fall for it.
Anytime you're dealing with someone online, you just need to be extremely careful.
And if you aren't careful, what could happen?
You could get an animal that's very sick, and it could cost you a lot more money than you anticipated.
Come on. Brandon did successfully buy a dog from Craigslist. 18-month-old Zayla came with all of her records from a good home locally in Rutledge, Tennessee. Now, some people think shelter or rescue fees are high, but for everything they do for the animal, you save a lot of money because getting an animal fixed, vaccinated, or rehabilitated could cost $200 or more. Don Dare, 6